just a fairy tale until that first hello, until that first smile. But if I had to do it all again, wouldn't change a thing, 'cause this love is everlasting. Suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Girls, you're everything a man could want and more. A thousand words are not enough to say what I feel inside. Holding hands as we walk along the shore. Never felt this before. Now you're what I'm living for. Suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Each day I pray this love affair will last forever. Oh, suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, the things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. There's beauty up above, things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Well, hi there, pluckers. Arthur Zorving is back with you again with another classic oldie for you, a song from Billy Ocean called Suddenly. Okay, standard tuning, but I've got a capo on fret 1. This enables us to play the song in the same key as Billy Ocean, which is like it's a mix of B flat minor and B flat major, but we can use simple, straightforward A minor, C and G type chords. Okay, so let's get to it. So starting off with the intro, it's basically I'm playing what I would call an A minor 9 add 9, A minor add 9. You could call it an A sus2, but I'm going to call it an A minor add 9. And I'm just like an A minor leave off the first finger. Okay, so the second string is open. Okay, and I strum from 5 down to 2. Then I play the third string. Alright, so it's, and then I play the second string open again, and then the third string again. Okay, so it's, then I do the same thing, but I play the same chord with G in the bass. So I put my pinky up to the bottom E string, 3rd fret, keeping those two where they were, try and put your pinky up to that 3rd fret bottom E string. That will lean across naturally and mute the 5th string. So the 5th string, A string, is now muted. And again, we go this time from 6 down to 2. Okay, so I would call that A minor add 9 over G. Okay, so starting again, and you do exactly the same thing. You go strum down from 6 this time down to 2, 3rd string, 2nd string. This time you play the top E string open. So you go. Got that? So now you've got this. Then we do this. Put your first finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string and pull off the open 2nd string. That's right. So just a pull off. And then into an F major 7 chord. Now F major 7 is basically, the way I play it, is like a standard F chord, but lift up the bar so the top string is open, top E string open, and you could just play 4 downwards if you like, simple way of doing it, but I like to put C in the bass, and so from this shape I put this 3rd finger up to the 3rd fret from the capo on the 5th string, the A string, and the pinky takes over on the 3rd fret on the 4th string from the capo. 5 down, all the way down, 5 down to 1. Okay, so now you've got this. Sorry, let's play it slowly. And so it's a few strums on that F major 7th. Dun, dun, da, dun. So it's down, down, up, down, basically. And then a quick G, just a single stroke on the G chord, that way or that way, whichever you like. G major, okay? And then you just repeat the whole thing. So the whole thing is done twice, okay? So let's do it twice, slowly. This time we're going to the first verse, and I'm using the same chords, okay, but I'm not picking notes, I'm just strumming, okay. It's like a progression down to the A minor at 9, then with G in the bass, but I'm not picking individual notes, I'm just strumming it, okay. And then to the F major 7th. Okay, so that's the first 3 chords, alright, so it's I used to think that love was just a fairy tale. Now this next chord is a standard C chord with the E in the bass, so that bottom E string is open, okay? It's nice to 6 down to about 2 or 1, you can play all 6 if you like, whichever you like the best sound of. Okay, so it's used to think that love was just a fairy tale. Just a single strum on that C with E in the bass, bottom E string open. Then we go to a D minor 7th. Now D minor 7th is like a standard simple F chord, but leave off the 3rd finger. The 4th string is open. 2nd on the 3rd, barring the first 2 strings. Okay. 5 downwards if you like. Don't play the bottom E string, okay? So now we've got this. I used to think that love was just a fairy tale. Until the first G, that's after the D minor 7th. After the first G, and a C again. So I'm playing a standard C this time, 5 downwards. Until the first, then we play an E sus4. Standard E major chord, but with your pinky on the second fret from the capo on the third string, the G string. And then either take it off and play the E, so it's E sus4 to E, or you could play an E7, so it's E sus4 to an E7, so it's taking off the third finger, fourth string open, second on the fifth, first on the third, fourth string open, all 6 strings. Okay, so let's just go through the whole first 2 lines. Okay, so here we go. I used to think that love was just a fairy tale, until that first hello, until that first smile. Very quick change there, just a single stroke on the E sus4 and a single stroke on the E7 or E major. Okay, then it repeats the first line again. But if ever had to do it all again, C with E in the bass, same as it was before. Now D minor 7th again, and I wouldn't change a thing, because this. Now this time we don't play the C chord. Sorry, we don't play the C chord this time. We go straight to the E sus4 to the E7. Okay. So that last time was I wouldn't change a thing, because this love is everlasting. And we're into the chorus. Right, so let's go through the whole intro, first verse. And then all the verses play exactly the same, different words. Okay, so here we go, intro. Let's do that again, because I just missed the top E string open. Okay, here we go. Repeat. Right, first verse. I used to think that love was just a fairy tale, until that first hello, until that first smile. But if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause this love is everlasting. Suddenly, now this is where it changes into A major, from A minor into an A chord. Suddenly, A major, D minor 7th again. Life has G, leaning back to A, me. So that's A. Suddenly, D minor 7th. Life G has new mean back to A, to me. Back to D minor 7th. There's beauty of G above, and then things we never. Now this is C major 7. Okay, it's basically a C chord without the first finger, second string open, C major 7, 5 downwards. I like to play all 6 strings, so I move this third finger up to the 3rd fret on the bottom E string, pinky taking over on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, the A string. Then I can hit all 6 strings, but by all means you could just use the simple version, standard C chord, leave off the first finger, 5 downwards. Okay, but that's why I play it like that. Okay, I like to give it a bit more bass. C major 7th with G in the bass. Okay, so from the beginning again. Suddenly, D minor 7th. Life G is meaning A to me. D minor 7th. There's beauty G above, and things we C major 7th never take notice. Back to the F major 7th that we used in the verse. Right, now into E sus4 again. You wake up, E7 or E, stop. You're in intro twice, love. third verse, okay, which is exactly the same to play as the other two verses with different words, okay. And then that's followed by another chorus. Suddenly life has no meaning for me, okay. So what we'll do now is we'll go through the whole thing from the beginning right until we'll do verse 1, verse 2, the intro again, verse 3, and then the chorus before the bridge. Okay, so here we go. I used to think that love was just a fairy tale, until that first hello, until that first smile. But if I had to do it all again, wouldn't change a thing, 'cause this love is everlasting. Suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in trouble. And again. Third verse. You're everything a man could want and more. Pleasant words not enough to say what I feel inside. Holding hands as we walk along the shore. Never felt like this before. Now you're what I'm living for. Of course, suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Right, this is where it goes into the bridge. So when you come out of the last line, you go sort of waking up to E7, suddenly you're in, then that A sus2 or A minor plus 9 again, just the two fingers like an A minor with the first finger off, and then to a quick G. Okay, so it's A sus2 or A minor plus 9, quick G, bridge section, F major 7th, you know that chord by now. Each day I pray, so that's F major 7th, each G day I see, pray, this D minor 7th, love affair could see last, for F major 7th ever. Then we go in another G, quick G, and we're into the chorus again. Okay, so the bridge section. Each day I pray, this love affair could last forever. Oh, suddenly, same as usual, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, things we never take notice of. Stop, E sus4, wake up, E7 or E3. Your intro again, love. And again. Now we build up to the outro, and that's D minor 7th, G, A, and then we go into the final half of the chorus. You know, there's beauty up and above. Okay, so it's D minor 7th, comes out of that intro where it goes in D minor 7th, G, A. Oh, there's D minor 7th, beauty up a G bar, C major 7th, and never take notice, F major 7th, E sus4, E7 stop, you're in intro, love. Sorry. G, A major, and it finishes on the A major. Okay, so we'll do the final, we'll do the bridge, the final chorus, the interlude bit, the instrumental intro, going into the outro. Okay, so last we're going into the chorus. Okay, so because each day I pray, D minor 7, love of their C with less, F major 7th ever, G, chorus, suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, things we never take notice of. You wake up suddenly, you're in intro love. D minor 7th, G, A. That's what the chorus. Well, there's beauty up above, things we never take notice. Stop. E7 suspended 4. Wake up. E7. You're in intro love. A, G to an A. And there you have it, boys and girls, my take on Suddenly from Billy Ocean. Classic song from the 80s, I think it is. Okay, single guitar arrangement of. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.